Hello everyone. In this segment, we'll go over the daily cleaning of the ground control Cyclops. So what we'll start off with is a brew basket, emptied, a paper filter, 1 espresso cup's worth of hot water, and a tablespoon of Kefisa. So the way you do it is to get started on the daily clean, place the paper filter in the brew basket, then take your tablespoon of Kefisa, place it inside the filter as such, and then add the espresso cup's worth of hot water into the brew basket, mix it around to create a slurry. So it should look like this. Once we've done that, what we're going to do is place the brew basket into the system, and we're going to wait 15 minutes at least. So while we're doing that, let me go over a few of the steps and why they're important. We place a paper filter in the brew basket to make sure that any grounds in the system are caught by the paper filter when we're going through the cleaning rinse. If you don't have a paper filter, not only will you not clean the system in that first pass, but you'll actually clog it. We strongly recommend using Kefisa as the cleaner for the ground control Cyclops. That's because Kefisa is the only cleaner that executes all 3 cleaning steps properly. It cleans the brew basket, it cleans the glass, and it cleans the internal filters in the system. Please do not use any cleaner other than Kefisa in our system. We recommend a tablespoon of Kefisa each day because that quantity of Kefisa ensures that there's sufficient cleaner in the bulb to reach the very top, which you'll see shortly. We also strongly recommend that you do not use more than an espresso cup's worth of hot water in the system. Using too much water will result in an overflow of the brew basket when you run the rinse. So let's wait another 15 minutes and then we'll be back. All right, it looks like 15 minutes have passed. Note that although you don't want to soak the brew basket for less than 15 minutes, you could soak it for any amount longer than 15 minutes. Even overnight is okay. Now that we're done with our soaking, what we'll do is we will hit the cleaning button to start the rinse cycle. Now what's happening, and we can take, this is expert mode, which is to show you, we can take the top off here and see that hot water is shooting into the brew basket and combining with the Kefisa slurry that we created. It's then going to be agitated and sucked up by the vacuum into the glass. So before that happens, let's put this top back on. What we're doing now is we're sanitizing the brew basket with hot water, and what the Kefisa does is it acts as a cleaning tool to remove any coffee oil or any other residue that's in the brew basket. The Kefisa mixture is now being vacuumed into the bulb, and what you'll notice is that once the vacuum is complete, the Kefisa foams to the very, very top of the bulb. That foaming to the very top of the bulb is necessary to ensure completely cleaning the bulb, and also to ensure that the filters inside of the system are completely cleaned as well. We're now going to wait another 30 seconds while the cleaning is completed. And then at the end of the clean, just like during the brewing process, the Kefisa will drop into the air pod. The Kefisa solution is now dropping into the air pot. We can take out the brew basket, and we'll see that there's still a little bit of Kefisa residue, and sometimes you might see some grounds in there as well in the filter. And that's totally normal. What we'll do is we'll now take out the filter. At this stage, if you want, you can rinse the brew basket and get rid of any residual Kefisa that's in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the brew basket back into the system, and we're going to run the cleaning cycle again twice before the evening is over. What that will do is remove any Kefisa residue for the system, and then in the morning we'll run the cleaning cycle one more time to make sure that all the Kefisa is out, and also to preheat the system. So we'll go ahead, Notice that in the subsequent rinses, we don't need the paper filter. All the grounds have already been captured in the first rinse cycle. So we're going to put the basket in without a paper filter, the second, third, and fourth rinses. And then we're going to just hit the cleaning button again, and we will do that 2 more times tonight, 1 more time tomorrow in the morning, and we'll be done with our daily cleaning.